Matlala is no ordinary businessman. For years, he's been living a lavish lifestyle, mainly through state procurement. He came on the radar when murdered whistleblower Babita Diokaran flagged his shell companies for possible fraudulent activities at the Tembisa hospital, worth millions.
Those tenders still being given out in the manner that they're given out speak to deep-rooted corruption. Because when you follow due process and you investigate who the individual is, you find the number of investigations that speak to the individual in question. You find that there are allegations that have been made that are damning, that would require, at the very least, a municipality or a state institution to distance themselves from it. So why was he given tenders?
Company Medicare 24 Tshwane district bagged a 360 million rand tender from police in June last year. The 3-year health risk management deal has since been cancelled by the National Police Commissioner.
Through a minnow company with no track record in the occupational health industry, which had only existed for 5 years and was actually run out of a Boksburg strip mall, had won this 360 million rand police tender. And that was huge, because for us, we knew that Vusi Matlala was an active subject of both an SIU investigation and a corruption probe by the Hawks.
Security company CAT VIP Protection Services has also not been without scandals. The Police Portfolio Committee confirmed that guns allegedly belonging to the company were unlawfully stored at the home of KwaZulu-Natal businesswoman and Royal AM Football Club owner Sean Mkhize.
A few months ago, SARS conducted a raid at Mkhize, Miss Mkhize's home, the owner of a well-known soccer club. During that raid, a whole cache of firearms were seized. All of those firearms were registered to a security company belonging to none other than Mr. Cat Matlala. Now, after questioning Sira about how on earth they continued to allow accreditation, the answer was that they couldn't find a transgression. Now, if it were you or I that kept firearms illegally at a property where they're not registered to be kept and that's not fit and proper for keeping those firearms, we would not only face criminal procedures, but we would obviously have our firearms seized. Well, all of the firearms were returned to the said security company.
Matlala is awaiting trial at the Mampuru prison for allegedly planning a hit on his former lover. Even still, his troubles follow him after a mobile phone was found in his possession. He was moved to the CMAX section of the prison after the discovery of the device.
Out there, out of the system, but I'm sure it might seem like he's a one-man show, but if we don't fix the problems of the corruption in the police, in the top ranks, another person is just going to fill his place. I'm sure he's not a one-man show. He might have all the profit at the moment and be the face of it, but I'm sure the next person is standing in the flanks.
KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner believes Matlala and fellow businessman Brown Mogotsi were influential in the political killing stars team being disbanded. According to Mkhwanazi, Matlala's name comes up in investigations on the moving of contraband and illegal weapons across the country.
Vusi is an extremely dangerous man and also a very important man for those who are involved with organized crime, especially for those in government who are involved and senior police officials. He is a strong arm for those, and he will commit the dirty works. And he is operating, funding, and in cahoots with Boko Haram, and I would say those in the taxi industry as well, the hitmen and the gangsters there.
Those watching and studying Matlala's moves agree that he has indeed been getting away with a lot of transgressions. Nerea Hlakotsa, SABC News, Johannesburg.